I did a film with an absolute idiot of a co-star.
I mean, who knows? Who could it be? But then, of course, like I said, why are we always like assuming that it's a guy? Could be a girl. Could be a female. I don't know. Maybe we'll never find out. But everybody was like trying to guess like who this was. It's like a mystery. Everybody's turning into Charlie Day and, you know, Always Sunny, just trying to figure out exactly who it is. Somebody got thrown under the bus by Rebecca Ferguson when she got interviewed about Dune Part 2, and a lot of people were wondering, who's this person? Who's this mystery actor that yelled at Rebecca Ferguson? Of course, we all love her because she's just, Rebecca Ferguson, my God. So who hurt her? Who yelled at her? We all want his head. Or her. That's the thing. Everybody just automatically goes to him. Yeah, it most likely is, but we already automatically go to him. But this is something that she actually said in an interview talking about a certain actor that she worked with.
When do you think you've been proudest of using your own voice?
I did a film with an absolute idiot of a co-star. And this human being was being so insecure and angry because this person couldn't get the scenes out. And I think I was so vulnerable and comfortable that I got screamed at. And I would cry walking off set. This person would literally look at me in front of the whole crew and say, "You call yourself an actor, this is what I have to work with. What is this?" And I stood there just breaking. This happens. But because this person was number one on a call sheet, there was no safety net for me. So no one had my back. And I remember the next day I walked on and I said, "You get off my set." This is the first time I've ever spoken. I remember being so scared. And I looked at this person and I said, "You can F off. I'm gonna work towards a tennis ball. I never wanna see you again." And then I remember the producers came up and said, "You can't do this to number one. We have to let this person be on set." And I said, "But the person can turn around and I can act to the back head."
Wow.
And I did. I was so scared. I feel it now when I'm saying it. But from that moment, I have never let myself get to a point when I've got home and gone, why did that happen?
Release the name, Rebecca. Please, release it. She's not gonna do that. She's a professional. Of course not. And a lot of people were just kind of going like, hey, well, so who could that possibly be? And when people were throwing out Tom Cruise, get the fuck out of here. Yes, Tom Cruise is a bit of a Looney Tune, but no, there's no way that that's the case. There's no way that that's the case because anytime you hear somebody talking about Tom Cruise, they talk about how professional, how nice he is. There's no way that it's actually Tom Cruise. And Dwayne Johnson was like, it wasn't me. What's that the Shaggy song? It wasn't me. And Dwayne Johnson immediately, when he saw the tweet, he posted, he was like, oh, let me respond to this and make sure. And what's funny about this is I totally forgot about his Hercules movie and the fact that she was in it. That's how forgettable that movie was. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but man. Hate seeing this, but love seeing her stand up to bullshit. Rebecca was my guardian angel sent from heaven on our set. I love that woman. I'd like to find out who did this. That's right, The Rock. Yeah, he's about to grab a microphone and flex and just yell at this person like he's in the ring. A lot of people are saying this could be Hugh Grant because apparently Hugh Grant has a background or a history of not being pleasurable to work with, but there was interviews that said that she raved about working with him, and they were talking about Michael Fassbender as well. I mean, who knows? Who could it be? But then, of course, like I said, why are we always like assuming that it's a guy? Could be a girl. Could be a female. I don't know. Maybe we'll never find out. But everybody was like trying to guess like who this was. It's like a mystery. Everybody's turning into Charlie Day and, you know, Always Sunny, just trying to figure out exactly who it is. But maybe we'll never find out. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, guys. Who do you think? Who do you think Ferguson was talking about?